Why Gino and Natalie already feel like a better 90-day fiancé couple than he and Jasmine ever were. 90 Day Fiancé fans who frequent Cinema Blend likely won't be surprised that I don't think Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda were the blueprint for a successful relationship in this franchise. While it seemed like the couple was going to press on with their open marriage plans when Happily Ever After's new season kicked off, things took a big twist when Gino informed Jasmine he wanted a divorce. Now, after seeing how he's relayed his awkward situation with his new girlfriend Natalie, I can't help but feel like they're the much better coupling. Natalie and Gino's Las Vegas felt like it could have only been a one-time thing. But as we saw in the latest episode, both appear serious about keeping their relationship going. They had a conversation about where things currently stand and how they intend to move forward. And I'm loving what was said. I think the first green flag from the duo's conversation is that Natalie is only invested in Gino and Jasmine's drama in the sense that she wants to ensure they're no longer together before she pursues a relationship with him. I don't think it's because she's scared of Jasmine or afraid she'll get a shoe thrown at her like Rob Warren did. Natalie seemingly just doesn't want to get in the middle of any highfalutin drama with Gino and Jasmine. And while I think that's a tall order from anyone who agreed to be on a TLC reality series, I commend her for abstaining from moving forward with Gino until Jasmine is clear that the divorce is happening. Of course, we do know some additional drama is on the horizon thanks to a showdown promoted in the trailer. So maybe, just maybe, I'm giving her flowers for her behavior too early. Natalie and Gino seem to have fun in a way he never did with Jasmine. We've known for a while that Gino and Jasmine were one of the many 90-day couples who split after marriage. But those who have followed this show since the cast members' arrival are likely aware that fans started predicting their breakup from the start. Granted, I'm not sure anyone successfully clocked she'd get pregnant with another man's child in the process of an open marriage. But they never proved to everyone they had the foundation needed for a lasting relationship. With Natalie, I think there's more hope for Gino that this relationship will work out the way he wants. She seems down to have fun, and also seems to be a bit more self-reliant on her own in a way that Jasmine wasn't. Most importantly, she likes to make him laugh, and I think that's going to lead to a deeper relationship than what he had with his soon-to-be ex-wife. In the unpredictable universe of 90 Day Fiancé, where love crosses borders but often crashes into cultural differences, language barriers, and explosive tempers, few pairings have captured the chaotic magic of the show quite like Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda. Their roller coaster journey was filled with passion, shouting matches, teary makeups, and a lot of hats. Yet now, with whispers of Gino testing the waters with another well-known 90-day alum, Natalie Mordosiva, fans are starting to wonder, could Gino and Natalie be the oddball couple who finally makes sense? It might sound unlikely at first glance. Gino, the soft-spoken, awkward, and ever-patient automotive engineer from Michigan, has always been a curious, romantic figure, equal parts endearing and clueless. Natalie, on the other hand, is known for her ethereal beauty, intense emotional depth, and penchant for poetic monologues about love, nature, and her disdain for meat. Put them together and you'd expect fireworks, or perhaps just a very weird cooking show. But somehow, the two seem to have formed a connection that already feels more grounded than anything Gino had with Jasmine. Let's rewind. Gino and Jasmine's relationship was fiery from day one. She was bold, dramatic, and unfiltered. He was passive, awkward, and, let's be honest, often in over his head. Their fights became legendary. Jasmine crying over past relationships, screaming at Gino for texting his ex, or confronting him over prenups and financial betrayals. The love was there, but so was the toxicity. Gino, in his signature baseball cap, would try to calm the storm, but Jasmine's jealousy, insecurities, and explosive nature turned their relationship into a war zone more often than not. Fans were exhausted for them. So when Natalie appeared on the scene, reportedly introduced to Gino by mutual cast connections, viewers were skeptical but intrigued. Natalie's past with Mike, her former fiancé, had also been marred by incompatibility and emotional outbursts. She wanted marriage, children, and intellectual stimulation. Mike wanted steak and beer. It was a mismatch from the start. But Gino? He listens. He doesn't raise his voice. He gives long, awkward hugs and seems genuinely eager to understand his partner's emotional needs, even if it takes him 3 tries to get it right. And for Natalie, that might be exactly what she's been craving all along. When the two were spotted having coffee in Tampa, speculation exploded online. But it wasn't just the sighting, it was the energy. Unlike the emotionally charged tension that followed Gino and Jasmine everywhere, Gino and Natalie looked calm, peaceful even. They were seen talking animatedly, smiling softly, and perhaps most surprisingly, laughing. No angry outbursts. No silent treatment. Just 2 slightly broken people finding comfort in each other's eccentricities. And that's the magic of it. Gino and Natalie might not be everyone's idea of a dream couple, but their quirks complement each other in unexpected ways. Gino's steadiness seems to ground Natalie's emotional intensity. Natalie's passion, in turn, brings life to Gino's otherwise monotone world. They're both sensitive souls, often misunderstood, often criticized by fans, but perhaps finally seen by each other. Even in the early stages of their rumored relationship, Natalie reportedly told close friend, "He listens in a way that makes me feel safe." That statement alone is more emotionally validating than anything Jasmine ever gave Gino. With Jasmine, Gino was constantly scrambling to avoid landmines. With Natalie, he may finally be walking in a meadow instead of a battlefield. Of course, this isn't to say that Gino and Natalie are the new golden couple of the franchise. There are sure to be bumps along the way. Natalie still has strong ideas about how relationships should work, and Gino is still Gino. The man once sent his ex's nudes to friends by accident, after all. But the difference here is maturity. 2 people who have been through it, battered by the 90-day machine and their own poor choices, who might actually be ready to meet each other with more compassion and less chaos. Their differences could also bring balance. Natalie's drive to settle down and start a family may align better with Gino's patient, homebody lifestyle. While Jasmine constantly challenged Gino's finances and tested his emotional limits, Natalie seems more interested in building emotional intimacy and spiritual connection. There's an earnestness between them that Gino and Jasmine never had, too often buried under drama and distrust.